Good morning, grandkids. Well, we are back with Cooper this morning, and he finally got down into this cave under this guy's destroyed house. And let's see what's down here and what it is he needs to find down here. All right, Cooper, what are you doing? Well, I finally got the key and got down in this place. What am I supposed to find down here? Not too much. All right, let's take it all. What's over here? All right, can I get in here anywhere? Is that what I needed that key for also? Yeah. Ooh, what's over here? Lots of equipment. A solar sword. That's not worth much. Neither is that. Alright, let's see what's in this chest. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, I might already have that spell tome of sparks, but let's take it out. What is in here? I mean, I come down into here, and this is all that's here? I mean, there's nowhere else to go. There's lots of stuff here, but there's nowhere else to go. Dwarven bolts. Oh, cool. What all did I pick up? I don't know. Map to Blackbone Isle. Did I already have that? What are those things back there? Exploding dwarven bolts of fire. Oh, and I got the crossbow. Oh, cool beans. Ebony crossbow. Oh, wow. So, I just got to come down here to get all this cool stuff. Oh. Holy cow. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Bloody rags. Was he a vampire? Ooh. The Code of Malacath? A sellsword's guide to the orc strongholds. Well, I don't know if there's any orc strongholds up here in Hold 1. Shall we read this? No one bests an orc. Oh, really? Well, I don't know about that. Let's see how long this is. Oh, it's not very long. I wish these pages turned faster. I don't need you to guess how many times I've heard that boast in some dingy tavern or screamed at the top of the lungs by some fellow sellsword with too much fire in him. But I'd be lying if I said the orc strongholds don't take those words as law. There are few places where Miss Alia would tell you that tradition and the old ways makes for a better fighter. But with orcs, it seems like staying true to your ancestors is the path to victory. Let me start a few steps back. The orc strongholds have existed as long as the orc race has. According to them, they've armored camps in the least. Good grief, I can't even read. There are armored camps in the least and fortresses at the most. Every man, woman, and child inside the walls is trained from birth to defend it. All their weapons and armor are smithed right there in the stronghold. All the food is hunted down by orc warriors and brought back to be eaten by everyone who lives there. They follow no laws, save their own, an unwritten set of rules called the Code of Malacath, named after one of their gods, who is sometimes called Moloch. It wasn't Moloch, it's Moloch. Most of it's pretty simple. Don't steal, don't kill, don't attack people for no reason. Although there seems to be a big list of exceptions. But orcs in the stronghold don't have jails for their criminals. They have blood price. Ooh, that don't sound good. You either pay enough in goods for your crimes, or you bleed enough that the victim is satisfied. And orcs, I don't need to tell you, have a lot of blood. Because they're big guys. The code also sets up who runs the stronghold. The toughest male is usually the chief, and makes decisions and decides when the Code of Malacath has been, see that's spelt different there, has been satisfied. All the women are either the chief's wives or his daughters, with the exception of the wise woman, who handles all the spiritual matters and healing needs. Matters of grave dispute are handled with short but violent fights, and those who don't get along with the chief are usually forced out of the stronghold to live among the rest of us. An orc grows up being told to fight for everything, that if something is not worth fighting for, it's beneath the code. Orc strongholds don't like strangers, used to living on their own like they do. Miss Alea knows what she does because so many orcs leave the strongholds to become sellswords or soldiers, and a few pints and mead gets them talking about home. I hear that sometimes an orc will make a non-orc a bloodkin, and that person is then allowed to live in the stronghold as one of the clan. But I've never heard of that actually happening. For all their strange rules and traditions, the Code of Malacath does breed a culture of determined warriors. They're focused in ways that the average sellsword isn't. They don't hesitate to draw weapons and settle matters openly, and I think that's the real difference between the stronghold orcs and the city orcs. Imperial law allows you to settle fights through the Emperor's men, but the Code of Malacath demands that you settle your problems yourself. A fine way of thinking if you're leading the mercenaries' line. Okay, I'll take that book so I can remember some of that stuff. It's just a book about orcs. Black Arrow 1 and 2. Would that be worth me reading now? I don't know. I didn't take that. Alright, is this all I came here for? Was to get all of his goods. Except I don't want them to. Worthless thing. Okay. Alright. I got a lot of good stuff, I must say. Alright, I got everything I wanted up here. So, where am I going to go from here? Was there some reason that I didn't get Wolf Skull Cave cleared? It probably required a quest that I didn't have for here. Orphan's Tear, that doesn't say cleared either. Dainty Slowed, that doesn't say cleared. Let's go back over here to Wolf Skull Cave and see why I didn't have that cleared. Or Orphan's Tear. Where is the Thalmor? That's what I'd like to know. What's this? Investigate at the last known position of the citizens. What is that? I forgot. I can't travel to Iverstead. Bones for a crow. I read that. Near Darklight Tower. Investigate the last known position of the citizens. Read the city guard report. I talked to him, Firebeard. Wolf Skull Cave. A representative from Dragon Bridge has appealed to the court in Solitude for help investigating Wolf Skull Cave. Yes, I was there when he was doing that. Falk Firebeard has asked me to clear out the cave. Oh, did he? When I was standing there talking to you. Let's go do that. Let's take this off right now and take this off right now. Let's go do Wolf Skull Cave. I've been there. It shows on the map, but it isn't cleared. I do have the quest for it. I shall see what I can get into here. There you are, my horse. Where is the cave? Do you know, Drayla? Can you tell me? Are you standing in front of it, you goofball? I'll bet you are. Well, why does it say that I'm there if it's on the other side of the mountain? Oh, it's back in here. How weird. I also saw a level up. There it is. Alright, let's level up. Oh, I'm still only level 1. Holy cow. Let's get some health going. Should I do some stamina? Let's do that. Okay. Now I'm level 3. Wow. We leveled up again? Holy cow. Okay. Now I'm level 4. Holy cow, what's happening? Let's get some more stamina. Okay. Alright. Man, now I'm level 5. How did... Wow, I must not have leveled up for a long time. Now, let's go down there. To Wolf Skull Cave. Okay. What did I kick? An axe? That's not worth much. I bet I dropped that the last time I was in here. Because it showed that it was already visited. So it had to be me, but it just hadn't been cleared because I hadn't accepted the quest. Am I going to need that pickaxe? Do I have a pickaxe? No. Not. Alright, let's pick it up. Once before, I wanted to mine some good stuff, and I couldn't because I didn't have a pickaxe. I don't need a hoe. I never do that. Or that somebody's butt just hanging there. No, never mind. Empty wine bottles. There's another pickaxe. Well, I don't need two. Uh-oh. What's it? Will you stop doing that? Put that away. I would like to have the bow, please. Thank you. I want to know what's out here. Hey, you. I'm sure I missed him. There's nothing up here? Well, sure there is. Oh, look at how many enemies there are. Oh, you stupid. too many of these people down here. Ah! There comes another one. Holy cow, there's still two more back there. Why can't I kill him? Come on, out of there. They want me to come down there so they can kill me easily. Well, you chicken-livered. Alright, I got one of them. I guess he's not going to come out from behind there, so I guess there's only one left. I just as well go down there. And I got a lot of cleaning up to do. Where's that? Where is that? Where is that little... I don't know how I came up here. How did I come up here? Aha, aha, found you. There you are. Finally. All right, let's go loot this place. Get my Daedric arrow back. For sure. Ooh, what? Is there anything back there for me? No. Alright. Let's see what's going on down here. Some of these places look like you can go out in them, but I can't. Alright. There's some dead piles of ashes laying around for me to investigate. Paralysis poison recipe, cool. I could eat that fish if I get hungry. Doesn't look like there's anything to mine. Oh, there's an axe. I don't need to be cutting wood. There's wood all over the place to take. I'm just kicking things all over the place. I'm glad I'm getting some of my Daedric arrows back. I see a money pouch. See those arrows sticking up there? I don't get to have them back, I'll bet. There's a Daedric arrow and I don't even see it. But I get to have it back. That's nice. There's some more arrows. Is that all farther back that went? Holy cow. I thought he was hiding, had been hiding down a, like an alley, a hall or something. Did I look at him already? I did. All right. Look at that big arrow up over there. If you can see that, guys. There's something down there that's is what I'm coming after. Is there anything worth going over here for? Nope. Ooh. Oh! Oh my God, I almost fell off the cliff. Oh, he's going to be coming up after me now. Wow. We have to wind all the way down there? Yikes. Don't forget we came in from there. Oh, I don't like this place at all. Well, how do I get started down there? This isn't the way to go either. Just a little hidey hole. That's where I came in. I went up here to check this out, but there wasn't anything up there or any way to go anywhere else. How do I get down in there? I'm sure I'm supposed to, because that sucker's down in there for me to kill. I have to look behind all this trash to make sure there's no doorway behind. Is there? No. No. Well, if this is the pits, I know there has to be a way to get down there. This is where I came down. And this looks like a way to go, but it doesn't. See? Dead walls. Went up there, and that's for that doorway, and that's where it ended. And this one ends. How do I get down there? I don't see any cliffs to jump down on. Look, I almost jump off, fall to my death. See, here's a ledge to walk on, and then you go back in there. How do I get down there? There's a ledge to walk on. Can I jump down on one of those? I'm gonna put this away. Look, arrows. It doesn't want me to go back out. Well, that arrow does point to the door over there to go out. Am I not supposed to go down there? I'm going to leave this here, and you guys tell me if I'm supposed to find some way to get down there. Okay? That's all I want to know. Is there some way to get down there, or am I supposed to, according to the arrow up there, leave? Seems like I got all the goodies, but there's somebody down there to kill. Alright, I'm out of here. See you later, guys. Let me know, down or out. Bye-bye.